SAFC fans react. I'm Shaun Middleton, and today it's Sunderland versus Portsmouth. After the disappointing last 3 games, where we all hope that Sunderland can get back to winning games, get back on good form as well, because we haven't been playing very well lately. I'm by myself today, and there's not many people around. The wind is blowing pretty fast, and my connection doesn't seem to be working very good either. So a good start of the day. Could you please like, share and subscribe to our channel? Remember, our subscription is absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny, so please subscribe. Only takes a couple of minutes, so please do that. And the team news will be coming through. Team news. Morgan Pickford's on cue. Morgan Pickford is here.
Hey.
Right.
So what we got then?
Hoffman in goal. Lennon Gooch, Tom Flanagan. The new guy. Danny Bath. Callum Doyle. Dennis Certain. Corey Evans is the captain this afternoon. Dan Neil. Embleton. Diato and Stewart. And on the substitution bench, Patterson, O'Brien, Winchester, Armand Amarji, Jack Diamond, Hume and Kimby Yoka. So there you go. Let's see, give that a retweet. And if you wouldn't mind as well, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, just give it a share. Give us a share, and see if we can get more people on the live chat. Right. Morgan, I'll bring you in a minute. I'm just going to have a look at the live chat. As I was getting a bit stressed because I wasn't sure if it was actually going to work. I think it's something with my network at the moment. Vodafone, if you don't sort it out, you'll be getting binned. Searching again. Search on this as well. I'll be surprised if this stream lasts without sticking. Still searching. Still searching. Come on. No, I'm just going to get the live chat here because it's fucking taking forever. Vodafone. Brilliant. My mum is there. Hi, Sean. Sticking. I don't know what's the matter with Vodafone at the moment, but even at work, my phone's sticking all the time. So it's obviously brilliant network. Vodafone, really good, really reliable. So whatever you do, don't think I'm a Vodafone. I'm going to go with EE. Joanne Punchin says hi, guys. Kish Cameron Jude, hi. Facebook, see it dear. Colin Major, here we go again. 1-0 the win today. He says Sean's right hand man. Right hand man. No, as he picked up a note. He's going to do this a lot. I don't know. See, since I've reset my settings, but it was sticking well before that. So Sean will be filming that. This is Joanne Punch, showing your foot. And it's going to be digging it. I don't understand why it is. And I've put the 5G off. I don't know what's going on at the moment. But Morgan, do you want to get the mic is in the corner there?
Hello.
Morgan coming in. You all right, pal?
Yep, not too bad.
The team news. You should know more than anybody else. The team news obviously looked a strong team.
Yep.
Are you happy with it?
Interesting to see Corey Evans as the captain.
Because
since he's only just come back from his injury, I thought he might be on the bench, or if not, maybe left out of the squad, just to be safe. But it's interesting to see him as the captain, and it's good to see Danny Bath getting his debut. One question I have got about that lineup is, where's Patrick Roberts?
And he's been training with the team for the last few days. And what was holding up that deal, I think, was the fact that his old club didn't release it from his loan spell. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that was what.
All right. Okay.
I think that's. Huh? Anyway,
get some characters around here.
Yes, they are. I'm just trying to retweet the stream, like, but to be honest, what is any issue with sticking? It's stuck a couple of times, like, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Where's the thingy, man? Man, sorted out, man. This phone's about as fast as, honestly. See if I can get it up. Right, there we're gone. Right, I've retweeted that. I like to see it. Right. So Danny Bath makes his debut. Experienced defender from Stoke City.
Tall, strong.
6'4".
What we needed, centre back.
Physicality, what we need, what we've been
lacking.
Tall,
strong, physical centre back. Yeah.
Why wouldn't it thingy here?
No, there we go.
I would like to see it. I think that's a good signing. I think you've got to take your hats off to the recruitment side of it as well. Again, because look, they've I think they had a good summer in the recruitment side of it, signing players, young stars but with potential. Yeah. Also comes to my next one. Roberts looks like on paper could be a brilliant signing. Getting that over the line. Yeah. Excellent signing.
Obviously, he's got experience in Scotland. Like he's won countless trophies with Celtic.
Yeah.
And I thought we may have got him on like a loan deal from Manchester City.
It's a permanent deal.
It's a 6-month contract with the option to extend.
Yeah.
Unreal. So I don't know whether we'll go up or stay down.
The risk you've got with that is though the 6 months it could be if it's only 6 months and if he plays really well, other teams will see like a lot of him will take a chance on him for free. Then
if it comes to the end of the 6 months and if we're not promoted, he might want to leave. He might want to play at a higher level, but it's a good signing nonetheless.
Yeah.
But I say if we can keep him after this season, it'll be unbelievable.
Yeah, well, I mean, you see, it looks on paper like it's going to be a cracking sign. That I'm just going to see it. Look at the visitors this afternoon. Portsmouth, they haven't been playing very well recently.
I say they're like us. They're coming into this game on the back of a draw and a loss. Or a loss and a draw.
Yeah, I think they've.
Say they lost 1-0 at home to MK Dons, and then they've drew 0-0 with Wimbledon.
Yeah.
So not the greatest of results for them.
I'm just looking at their last few games. Like you see, it's starting to make you this like really is.
They've drew and lost the last 2 games. I know that for
Apologies about the wind as well. It's really strong. The wind. The last 4 games.
At least it's not raining like
Exeter. They won 3-2. They lost against Cambridge in the AFL Trophy. MK Dons. They lost 2-1 at home, and Wimbledon like to see a 0-0. But a win for them today that would kickstart their season. They could get back and trying to get into them playoffs. But looking at our last,
same could go for us. We get a win, kickstart our campaign to get back into the top 2.
Well, that's it. I mean, look at our last 5 results. I mean, it was Doncaster won 3-0 and won 5-0 against Sheffield. Since then, it appears that the wheels have come off a little bit. Wickham 3-3. Lincoln was horror show 3-1, and I was in last week was 1-1. Disappointing that, wasn't it? Conceding so late as well, and with 10 men, you should be seeing that game out more.
I think a couple of us have said if we can't see out a game when we're winning 1-0 against 10-man Accrington Stanley, we shouldn't really deserve to go up. Really,
you said that in the corner. We own. That's absolutely right. Like it is, it's absolutely right. I'm just turn that down. Let's go back to live chats again. Try and keep people involved. Lee O'Brien, love the show, Sean. Great performances. No, keep with the good work, Sean. Love you, Sean. Oh, Lee O'Brien.
Getting in the ladies, are you sure?
Sean moving the mic cracks me up, says Joanne.
Up, down.
There's the Portsmouth fans coming across. Quite a few Portsmouth fans coming this afternoon. I think 2,000 or 3,000.
Seeing quite a few of them around the front when the players were coming in earlier. Very loud.
Yeah, I like to see they always bring one thing about Pompey. They always bring the numbers.
They're really loud as well. And I say they've got arguably some of the best fans in League One.
Oh, absolutely.
Or maybe even outside of the Premier League and the whole AFL.
Yeah.
Just no chucking flares into the stands, please. None of that, please.
The unfortunate thing I was saying about the network is I'm on Vodafone, but I'm contracted them for a little while. So if you're watching Vodafone, anybody is watching from Vodafone, try and sort my net connection out. Because all of a sudden it just went absolutely pear-shaped, no matter where I am. It never sticks around here, never ever. And it's stuck twice, but we're back on track. It's just I reset me phone in the game, the settings. So that would fix it when I was like working down Amazon with the parcels, and it's still the same. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to go to the Apple store. But anyway, back to the football. Sorry about mentioning that and bringing that up, but
just let it out. Just let it
out. 35 degrees here in Melbourne, says Colin Hutton. Cheers.
35 degrees. Me hands are freezing. It's really not that bad, but still reasonably cold.
Yeah. Looking at their side, is anybody in their team you think we should look out for?
Marquis.
Marcus Harness. That was the first.
Harness as
Harness,
well.
Aye. Yeah, he's the one that stood out to me. Like, I think.
Them two are dangerous. So I think, didn't they both score against us when we played at Fratton Park earlier this season?
Yeah. But look at the tables, right? Look at the tables. You got to look at it. Sun's third on 51. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
51. Yeah.
Portsmouth are 9th on 38.
9th. I was the win that can go to 41, which will take them
to 2 points off the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. So it's an incentive for them.
I see they've got a game in hand on Oxford and MK Dons as well.
Yeah, I think we're plus. Is it 26, 27? I think on the goals. I think is that right? Or 20?
For Sunderland.
I'm on the wrong.
Goal difference. We're on plus 20. Oh no, I'm looking at.
No, it doesn't see on there.
I was gonna say I'm looking at the wrong team. I'm looking at Wigan.
And if I got to the live score, I've even got that now. Yeah, I'm not with the deal. Like Jesus, it's the connection was taking ages to load up. Somebody want to be on the camera?
Dr. Pepper's better.
But I think the last 3 results has been a bit worrying though.
Oh,
I think that Lincoln game was poor.
That was really hard.
Really poor.
It was poor, but also it was hard to take because obviously it was Chris Maguire getting a hat trick. Weren't they like 5th from bottom when we played them?
Ah, they were. Right.
I say if we want to get promoted, we should be beating teams that's like at the lower end of the league.
Yeah, I mean, look at the tables. If a win,
I mean, then again, Lincoln, they have a decent side. I mean, they might not show it in the table, but look at them last season. They got to the playoff final.
Yeah,
obviously they beat us, but you know they are a decent side.
Yeah,
but it just wasn't good enough. Not good enough at all.
Wasn't. But if we went to and go top, I'm just looking to see Wigan's got Gillingham. They should win that.
They should win that comfortably. Yeah.
Yeah, Rotherham's got Cheltenham, so you'd expect them two both to win. If we slip up again today, I think it's pretty much. I think everybody's just on the fact that it's going to be playoffs because our inconsistency is just not good enough. I mean, and you look at it and see, well, people say, well, Sean, look at the tables, and we're third. We're joined. You could say we're joined second, but Wigan's got a better goal difference. They've got 4 games in hand.
I was just saying, games in hand only matter if you win them.
And how about other teams, unlike ourselves, they win the games in hand. Yeah. Sunderland just feel to do that, don't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's just it's one of them. But you know, also got to say apologies for last night. We didn't do a Fans React Friday. We just couldn't get the members together. That's all it was, top and bottom written. So we apologise for that. We'll be back next Friday. I mean, I haven't been doing the Fans React Friday because Army Time's been taken up by Amazon, delivering parcels. So you know. But anyway, Morgan,
yes.
Are you confident in it? Are you know, we need to win today.
Oh, it's a must win. Mm-hmm. Must win. But you could say it's a must win for both teams. Must win for us obviously to get back into the top 2. Must win for Portsmouth to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
To close the gap on the playoffs. So a big game for both teams.
It was an awful display down there. I mean, the weather was atrocious. Wasn't it?
Oh,
but
awful.
It was 4-0, wasn't it, to them? Was it 4-0
Portsmouth? 4-0. 4-0.
People can see though the conditions was horrendous, but you both teams have got to adapt to that.
They both play on the same pitch.
Exactly. That's just a feeble excuse for me. Like, you know, we like to play on the ground. Well, nice pitch today. Let's see if let's see if they can
say our pitch isn't a swimming pool.
Score predictions in there, Morgan.
Oh, score prediction. God almighty. I'm gonna go 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. 1-1.
Scorers.
Got to go with Stuart for us.
Right, these lads waiting the best. Do you want to come on, like, or it was Sunderland fans, or right? I'll get these lads on.
Get the fans on.
Right. Well, lads, come in. All 4 years, eh? Right. I don't want to do this. Coming to the camera a bit more. Right. I'll just keep this coming. Mike, and I'll just. Anyway, lads, Liam,
Josh, Kyle, Jack, Matty.
Right. Lads, it's been disappointing last 3 games, hasn't it? Why do you think it's went wrong last 3 games?
Tactics. Same.
Tactics.
Lyndon Goose at left wing back. He's not defensive. He's all attacking. He can't defend. He just ruins the defence.
Yeah.
I reckon today with a 5 back, and maybe with that new Danny Bath centre back, he'll do all right. Be all right today.
Same as him. So I mean, Portsmouth, the game down there was awful. Let's be honest. The conditions weren't great. I've just said to Morgan, but you cannot blame the conditions because both teams are going to adapt to it. Yeah, we just at the end of the day we didn't turn up. We were rubbish. And we got stuffed. You know what I mean? So, no excuses from me.
I reckon 3-1 Pompey there, like
3-1 to Pump. That's what I took. That's what I said on Twitter earlier on. 3-1 to them. But no, what do you reckon?
I reckon we'll. They beat us 4-0 up there home pitch. I reckon we'll go and we'll smash them today. I reckon 5-0 Sunderland, mate.
Stupid man. I'd tell you what, right?
We just Sheffield sort of like 2-1 Sunderland.
2-1 Sunderland. Aye.
Ross Stewart, Bruce.
Goal scorers.
Callum Doyle.
Danny Bath bullet header. Ross Stewart hat-trick, and yeah.
I'm confident. Who's more confidence?
I went 1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
Aye. Right, moving in a second because she's out the camera. Moving. Moving. Aye. So, what I'm going to ask is, because it hasn't been brought up yet, even me and Morgan haven't. Do you mean Defoe? Yeah? Right, just wait. Do you mean Defoe?
Right.
I don't know if it's... Look, there's been a lot of speculation on Twitter. Reliable journalist Scott Wilson said that yesterday that the problem in the deal is that Lee Johnson doesn't want him. The board want him, and he just doesn't want us. I mean, if that's true, he's setting himself up there. I mean, the fans are already divided like with him. But do you mean Defoe, if he wants to come, it's a no-brainer, isn't it, surely?
I think Johnson's clueless. He's saying he hasn't got the fitness, but he's been playing Rangers for the past however many months. But he's a goal scorer. Can you imagine
and he's 39, right? He's still got that quality. Can you imagine if he come back, the lift it would give?
The fans would love it.
Right, quick Phillips.
Of course.
What I think this was like, I reckon Lee Johnson's scared Defoe. Defoe knows what he's doing, but Lee Johnson will be wanting to do something else. So it's like, Lee Johnson reckons that Defoe won't do what he's wanting. So I reckon he's scared.
Do you think that he's worried in case his ego a little bit? Because he comes in and goes, oh, well, they're both roughly the same age, I think, as well. Johnson could be thinking if he comes in and the fans love him. I think then he could end up being the manager, yeah.
He's a good player to have in the back room and all to teach the youngins.
Of course he is. So, loves the club. He said he wants to come back.
On TalkSport, he was only like Oxford, Ipswich, and that. So
he's a Scottish Premier League player coming to League One. Why wouldn't you want him? Like, why wouldn't you? And he's a legend at the club for us. We're like what he's done for us. I'd take him back any day of the week. Definitely. Any day of the week, he'd be back in this club for me easily.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You've got to look at it and you've got to think, we don't know if it's true. Like, that's all I'm going to see. I'm going to see it. We don't know if it's true about what's being reported. Scott Wilson is a reliable journalist, mind. People say he's a mag and he's this and that and the other, but he's also getting stories right. That's their job. If that's the case, I think the fans are already 50-50 divided. I want a bit of Johnson last season. I just don't think he's the right man. But look, you've got to get behind him while he's here. But I just don't think he's the right man. I think the squad we've got at the moment, I think a good manager, a really good manager, is 100% of what this league.
Why? Don't know, I get his tactics on sometimes at 3 at the back. We were bossing every team. And then now he's changed it to 4. And you kind of play.
Subs on
the subs like Elite Embleton
when we get beat.
Yeah.
And fair enough, we're winning 5-0 against Sheffield, but he's like, who's Alves up front?
Alves
up front. That's pretty. Alves on the front.
And now you got to look at some of his man management, and you got to think, what's he doing that for? But I'm going to hit you with this one. Do you think players have got to be responsible as well?
Yes.
Or do you think it should I mean, when you're winning 1-0 against Saturday, you're winning 1-0, they're down to 10 men for 15 minutes, you've got to be singing that out.
Definitely.
It's mixed manager players. They both need to be They need to help start the club. Like they can't help themselves. They need to help themselves. That's what they do.
Happened against Shrewsbury as well, didn't it?
Well, that was an awful thing.
It was, wasn't it? We played Fleetwood. We went there. 2-0 up to the 80th minute. They went and scored 1. Last minute they went and scored. We were all games. Like the last 10 minutes. We just stopped.
Everybody who loves Johnson now says, well, they're going to say, well, that's the players. You've got to see seeing games out, but his tactics. What's he saying to the players when we're winning games? Like, is he saying when you're winning 1-0 against 10 men, just sit back? And then the players have got to be switched on and going, look, let's see it out. Keep the ball, keep it in the corner. Do what the teams do. But look, it was a bad result. That's three games in a row now where we haven't won. We've conceded a lot of goals as well.
We can turn it around. We turn it around today. We get the win today. Turn it around.
Right.
Bam, back to Sunderland.
Score predictions, lads, because it's been a good little thing. Score predictions.
3-1 Pompey.
3-1. That's what I said.
2-1 Sunderland.
2-1 Sunderland.
5-0 Sunderland.
1-0 Sunderland.
I've already said. Right, scorers.
Ross Stewart
hat-trick.
You've already said this.
Danny Bath bullet header. And try Hume gets subbed in the score.
His confidence.
Stewart and Hamilton.
Callum Bell for us, and then Pompey's just going to score 3.
But the Portsmouth are the type of teams where we seem to struggle, don't we?
It's our bogey team, isn't it?
It's mixed. Like we should win some, we draw some, we lose some. It's like it's mixed between these. So you can.
Right. Just moving on, lads, quickly. Where will Sunderland finish come end of the season, mate?
4th.
3rd. 4th.
5th.
All the playoffs. Everybody's in the playoffs. Is that acceptable for this football club?
Definitely not.
Nah. Should we win the league easily?
Automatic promotion.
See, people see that comment there is arrogant. Why is that arrogant? It's not arrogant. It's not for me. But why are people saying it's arrogant because Sunderland or the League One and they should be?
We're the biggest club. We're the biggest club in the league. We've got the players. We just everything goes downhill for us.
By far the biggest and best team in the League One, but without the right tactics and managers, they're going to get.
We're saying like we're vexed a lot of clubs in this division where when we see we should be wanting this league. Why people clubs like why should you? Why you're a League One team now? No, but we've only been in this division once, and then we're 140 odd year history once. So why should we accept that we're a League One team now? We'll just accept it. Yeah, no bother. Just accept it. Do you know what I mean? We shouldn't accept it. We'd never accept that where we are. Never accept mediocrity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next season we'll go back.
Next season.
I think we'll go to the season, and then from there.
We'll win the playoffs.
I reckon we need a season where we just run through. We don't. Fair enough, we get like a couple of losses, but like we need a season where we just go through. We're winning loads. We're getting good results, signing good players. Promotion, that's what we need.
Patrick Robertson's quite good.
I was going to say, I pretty good at the signings and that as well. Yeah. I mean, Patrick Robertson, that's a phenomenal signing. That
24-year-old,
phenomenal, isn't it?
Definitely.
Get him fit, and he could be huge.
Some of his highlights on YouTube and that, unreal.
Look at the players about in there. Hume, we hasn't been in the debut yet. Hume, Danny Bath at the back is experienced veteran, 6'4". That's maybe what we need as well. Yeah. Somebody like him. I mean, if we brought in Roberts, if we can get one more good player, a striker, if it's the 4, that's a good win, isn't it?
Definitely.
I thought that Clark Harris, he would be a good signing, but 6 million, not for 6 million. No way.
I think we're doing it in League One though. I reckon Clark Harris will do it in League One.
Lads, no, I've really enjoyed this interview. Sensible and you went being stupid. So anyway, enjoy the game, lads. All right. Take care. Aye, stay safe, buddy. All right, stay safe, lads. Right. That was I enjoyed that. It was a good interview. That's by Davies there, the man of the moment.
Wise men say. Sorry.
I'm going to read some of the comments.
I won't sing yet.
I'll tell you what, you can.
I'll read some of the comments. Right. So, is that what you asked me to do? Or?
No, I'll read some of them out on the.
Oh,
okay. Get a connection.
Cool.
We've all my connections just went. It just went. What? I don't understand why.
Oh, I don't know.
Just all of a sudden, done it. Anyway, let's have a look in the comments.
You're using 5G, yeah?
Carl Stewart says playoffs. Tim Schumann, LG is very negative. He is not brave. I totally agree with you, mate. There, totally. Stick it right up there. Right, I'm not going to say that. Drum punching. Please remember to leave a like before you leave. Thanks for that, Joanne. Mickelin, Alan. Yeah, dream on, mate. Adam French. Over Benji and O'Brien all day long. F. Johnson, if that's the case. Defoe, anyway, definitely.
Sorry, can I just say, what are we, second in the table?
Aye, second now.
And we're saying F. Lee Johnson? What? Are you serious? We've had, the half the season that we've had so far has been miles better than the seasons we've had previously in this league. If we have the same second half of the season as we did the first half, we'll go up easily. We'll go up. Even just not as good, we'll easily go up. We need to get behind the team today. All right, we might not agree with some of the stuff Lee Johnson says and some of his decisions, but, this team's good enough and we've made some good new signings. Just get behind the team today. Don't be saying stuff like that. Where were you after the 5-0 win at Sheffield Wednesday? Where were you early in the season? We drew against Accrington Stanley. Yes, okay, the Lincoln game was really bad, but you've got to support this team through the tough times of the season as much as you do the good. And as long as this is how we're going to get through a bad patch to get back to a good patch. You got to support the team. I'm not having that. That's really, really poor. Really, really poor.
As you can tell, Matthew was obviously he's very passionate about Lee Johnson.
I don't think.
I'll say to Matthew is in Mere. I'm a promoted.
We're going
to see. But with Lee Johnson in charge, that won't happen.
No. It's not about being right or being wrong. Yeah. Now you can't say, "Oh, we won. Oh, you were wrong. Oh, we lost. Oh, I was right."
Nah, that's
stupid. Don't say that. End of the season in May. then we will see. It's not about who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
Let's support the team now.
And,
Let's get everything behind them to do well.
Matthew, I want to hit you on here. I mean, Lee Johnson, if we don't go up this season, he's got to go, mind. He's got to go.
Well, yeah.
He's got to go.
All right.
Anybody who says he's got to stay after,
yes.
if we don't go up, is an absolute, not, sorry, like, Parkinson, that's double standards. Parkinson and Ross went.
Yeah.
They only had seasons. Lee Johnson, who everybody loves them. Oh, he's this and he's that and he's other, like whatever. But if we don't go up this season, Lee Johnson has got to go.
Right.
End of, mate.
Yeah.
You got to. Oh,
I agree
that's
with
fine.
that. I agree with that. What I'm saying is, in this moment in time, you've got to get behind him. You really have. We know this team can do it. We know the feeling that these players can give us after a game. We've seen the performances. We've seen what we can do. We went on, couldn't tell which team was in League One and which team was top 6 in the Premier League. We've got this in our team. We can do it. Just get behind the team. Yeah, we're gonna have bad results, but it's the nature of football that's gonna happen. Like, honestly, we just need to get behind him right now.
Did you get behind the team? Were you sort of thinking when Ross and Parkinson was the manager? Were you still there?
I was still. Yeah. Do you know what? Right. Every game I came here, I was right behind them, right behind the team. And don't get me wrong, I hated Phil Parkinson, and I didn't really like Jack Ross that much. But whenever I was at the game, I would support them 100%. Right, whatever I thought of them, I wouldn't sit there and type abusive messages about them.
No, but
I'll go there and boo them off the pitch.
That's out of order. But look, at the same time, Matthew, fans entitled opinion.
Fans
if they want to boo the support, if they want to boo and they're not happy, then that's their choice.
Of course.
I mean,
what I'm saying is now we haven't even kicked off yet today, and it's really kicking off now a bit. But we haven't even kicked off today yet, and people are already typing, negative things about the players and the manager. If we perform today, a massive performance against Portsmouth, absolutely ripped them to shreds, no, they won't be saying anything. No one will be saying anything. We're all entitled to our opinion, absolutely. And when we see Sunderland not getting the results that we should, it is very frustrating.
I know, Matthew, what you got to look at as well. I know you're seeing this about if one woman can go top.
Yeah.
What you got to look at is Rotherham's got 2 games in hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Wigan's got 4, and I think they're only is it 1 point or 2 points behind us. So they win the games in hand, and they're improving their squad as well. Their owner, chairman, seems to be thinking, look, I'm in business. I'm going to help me manager here. But you've got to look at that.
Listen, we just got to do everything we can. To be honest, that's all we can do. It's all we really can do. And look, Lee Johnson's it's a tough one, but we've just got to get right behind the team. We really, really have. It's match day. Let's just put this behind us. Say whatever you want after the game, but right now, just get behind the team. Let's get behind the team and let's shout for them. Shout for every tackle.
Right, well,
hopefully cheer for every goal. And
obviously, I'll bring it up. Jermaine Defoe. There's a lot of talk about Jermaine Defoe.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's true. Scott Wilson, the reliable journalist, people say he's a mag, this, that, and the other. He did put a tweet out saying that Lee Johnson doesn't want Defoe to come. The owners of the club want him to come. Defoe wants to come. Lee Johnson stopping this move. Do you believe that's true? And if it's true,
well, Johnson, they're just going based off what Johnson said in his press conference. He said, on paper, yeah, it's a great idea and everything like that, but all parties have to be happy with the move.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it's not quite there, which means that is maybe Lee Johnson saying, I've got trust in these players and what I'm trying to do here. And Jermaine Defoe just doesn't simply fit into that for me. Yeah. Now, I have to say, I would love Defoe to come back. I absolutely would. It would be, for his signing, would be so good on so many levels. It's not like signing Danny Graham back at 35 years old. This is Jermaine Defoe. Yeah. This is a top professional.
Top professional.
And this is, the biggest move that Jermaine Defoe is going to get. I mean, he'd be up for coming back. I'm definitely sure he would. I think it's about, I don't think Lee Johnson maybe understands as much as we do, because obviously we watched him in Jermaine Defoe here for however many years, 2.5 years at Sunderland. So I think today we've got to try and sing Defoe's name and try and convince Lee Johnson to bring him here.
Do you think, though, I mean, seeing that, do you think Lee Johnson not and saying, he comes in it's all about Jermaine Defoe. It takes the onus off him a little bit. Maybe his ego's a little bit.
No.
Do you think there's any a case of that? No.
No, not at all. No, look.
But you see, it suits his style. Everybody's saying, "Oh well, there's a certain style where we're player." Yeah. Defoe doesn't suit that style, but it's not. I wouldn't say what exactly.
Absolutely fucking shite.
We haven't even kicked off yet. Does she already know what the score's going to be?
Bigger part two. Apologies for if any kids watching there. We are live, so that could happen.
Anyway, Defoe. Look, whatever system he fits into. Look, I think Defoe could fit into any different system. Good God.
These are the Pompey fans coming. I hate that song.
Yeah, it's Look, Defoe coming back would be brilliant. What a lift it would give the fans, and get more people on Lee Johnson's side. To be honest, so I think it would be a great thing to sign Defoe.
It's getting a bit lively. You like it a bit lively
because these microphones are so good. They probably won't even be able to pick them up.
They're not picking them up now. You've got to be.
Anyway, let's not the Portsmouth fans get on our nerves.
We'd like to see Matthew. He likes Lee Johnson. I respect his opinion. I just hope that other people like Lee Johnson he can deliver the promotion. I'm not confident about it. To be fair,
anyway, but whether we're confident or not, let's just get behind the team.
Oh, really? Of course.
Let's just go there and just get behind the team.
We'll get behind. We'll get
Sorry,
the fans will get behind.
I'm just so up for this game.
Are you hyped? Hyped up?
I'm not. Yeah, kind of. Anyway, does Thomas want to come in?
Thomas, are you coming in? We'll one last thing. Yeah, you know that one. That one. Well, we went out with the half an hour slot.
Is that all right? Am I all right there? Nice one.
It's fine. That wins. Right,
it is, you're right.
I'm glad I brought me woolly. I'm glad I brought me woolly hat, right?
Sometimes I've brought mine now.
We've obviously been talking about the last three games being below par.
Yep.
3-3 against Wickham you can take because they're a good side. Yep. The 3-1 at Lincoln was a horror show, wasn't it? Chris McCray come back. And then obviously the Aaron Stanley game, losing the 3 points, dropping the 3 points, ending up with being a draw. Conceding so late when the other team's down to 10 men, it's disappointing. So I think today, Thomas, we've got to get back to winning ways.
Yeah, we've got to win today. Every game in this league is a must win because we've got to get out of the division. It's a must. We can't be fooling around in this league any longer. The first season, not getting promoted was unacceptable. What is this season? It's below unacceptable. In my opinion, we should be looking to win every game. We shouldn't be scared of this lot. We shouldn't be scared of any team in this division.
Stop people see the Lee Johnson situation. Do you think it's the fact that we're still in the mix? We're second. I think we're second or third from top. We're in there. We're around about. Win the team and go top. But why do you think Lee Johnson gets so much criticism? Why do you think that is?
Because, you know my thoughts on Lee Johnson.
I think everybody knows
yours as well. But I think he gets justified criticism. Square pegs and round holes is one thing I don't agree with. We've signed that lad from Linfield, Hume, and we're still playing Gooch at right back.
Hey, boys, pal.
We're still playing Gooch at right wing back. What's that about? What is that about? And you've seen Gooch fall for two goals in the last 3 games.
Yeah.
What is it about? I kind of football's simple. You know what I mean?
I think we've got the best squad we've had since we've been dropped out. The recruitment's been Speakman. The recruitment, the way he's bought it. Patrick Roberts, he brought him under the day. That's a fantastic sign. Danny Bath as well at the back with physicality. See that, Michael?
What I read from Stoke fans on Stoke forum especially was that Danny Bath is a leader. He's 6'3", 6'4". He can head the ball out, but he can't pass a ball to save his life. And what style do we play? We play on the ground. The goalkeeper.
I heard that
he can't pass a ball to save his life.
I think he's in there just to deal with some of these teams.
Aerial threats.
When the set pieces were looking vulnerable, put him in there. 6'4".
The only thing is today, I think we're going to struggle with the pace. They've got Curtis, they've got Harness, they've got Walker up front.
Good player.
Harness has scored 3 goals in his last 4 games. Tyler Walker scored 2 and 2 against Sunderland. Curtis causes problems down there as well. They've got pace. Something that we lack with.
I'd like to see I'll just quickly, because we've run past the thing, but Jermaine Defoe, he wants to come. The board apparently want him to come. Lee Johnson doesn't want him to come. If reports is true, Scott Wilson, the reliable journalist, said that Lee Johnson just doesn't fancy it. What's your views on that?
But would I like Jermaine Defoe at Sunderland? Of course I would. He would score goals in this
Course he
league.
would.
This league is so poor. He would score. Of course he would. But I just think Lee Johnson's a bit of a knacker, if I'm honest. Like,
do you think it's a case of he's scared in case he comes in and maybe he takes over a little bit, or
maybe that could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think Lee Johnson's ego is that big. He can't handle players like that.
Yeah. I'm just letting other people see these because everybody knows my opinions on Lee Johnson, so I'm just sort of like
mine as well. I agree with you. He should have gone at the end of last season.
That was my view. That was my view. But well, maybe it might take another season to be in there to realise that he's not the man. But look, we'll get behind the team.
Get rid of him. Bring Jermaine Defoe in as player manager.
There's the one. There's the one.
There you go.
Jermaine Defoe's player manager.
Yes.
Thomas, score prediction this afternoon. 1-1 goal scorer.
For us or for them?
For us.
I think Stewart and Tyler Walker's going to score.
Well, where will we finish here coming into the season?
Fifth,
right.
And we'll get beat in the playoffs.
4th. That's mine as well. Right, cheers, Paul. Take care. Over there, seeing the fans of Friday. Take care. Right. We went past the half an hour schedule. Thanks to everybody that's tuned in. Obviously, I'm going to Robert Corner, Jeff Holcroft, Ian Curry. Thanks to all of you. Obviously, Joanne Pungeon, as always, first in there. My mum and Trish is in there. Acacia Cameron Jude. Sorry, Acacia Cameron Jude. Lovely lass. Morgan's partner. Oh, I've done a kiss as well. Dave Wood. Dave Wood, I love Dave Wood. Tim Shamon and Honey 95. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to any more as I missed. Colin Hutton, Ian Curry, have already said your name. Yep. Carl Stewart and all the guys. It's been a great day. It's been fun actually. So for myself, Shaun Middleton, please subscribe before we go. Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. And tune in for the interviews around about 8 o'clock tonight. And hopefully I'll be interviewing us winning the game 3-0. So for myself, Shaun Middleton, and Morgan Pickford. See you later on. Bye for now.
Papa Jones, you fucked it up.
We saw you crying on Netflix. Why is all the team not saying that? Bye for now. Take care. Stay safe and get boosters.